It all began with a single phone call. On the other end was a frantic voice reporting that a lush cornfield, nearly ready for harvest, had been wiped out overnight. That moment set everything in motion. We knew there was no time to waste. We had to respond fast to take the fight to a whole new level up in the air. So strap in and get ready for today's high-stakes aerial chase. Once the plan was locked in, the team broke into strike units. Each crew had a veteran pilot, a sharp-eyed spotter, and a marksman ready to fire. Engines roared as every helicopter lifted off in unison, heading straight for the marked coordinates. Long before the first light of dawn, we were already sweeping over the battered edge of the field. That's when we spotted it, a lone intruder sprinting across the open ground. In an instant, the chopper tilted forward and dove straight into pursuit. I swung the chopper hard and low, lining up the perfect angle for my button jack. In an instant, the target filled his crosshairs. 2 crisp shots cracked through the air, dropping the intruder on the spot. It wasn't just precision shooting, it was seamless coordination between pilot and gunner, every move in sync. The hunt had barely begun, but it was already shaping up to be one for the books. The first takedown sent the rest of the herd into chaos, scattering across the fields in a frenzy. We didn't hesitate, we pushed the chase. Landing a clean shot on a wild boar at full speed isn't luck. It's calculation, timing, and steady nerves. These animals know how to vanish behind every tree line, every shadow, turning the landscape itself into their armor. As the pack tore into the cover of the trees, I reacted without hesitation, squeezing off round after round. One by one, the wild hogs went down. Not a single animal slipped away. This wasn't about sport. It was about protecting families, farmlands, and livelihoods from destruction. Every shot was a step toward restoring balance to the land. After a short breather, the next call came in. Another intruder had been spotted in the cornfield. Our crew wasted no time. Instead of rushing in, the pilot used the helicopter itself as a weapon, driving the beast out of the dense corners and into the open. That's when John seized his moment. A thunder of gunfire broke the silence, and the hog was dropped clean, locked to the ground. One person's strength can only go so far, but when we work as a team, nothing stands in our way. The barrel was still hot when the rotor wash flushed another shadow out of the tall brush. The hog bolted, panic driving it into a wild sprint for freedom. From the cockpit, John needed only a slight tilt of the gun before unleashing a controlled burst. The boar's run ended in seconds, proof that his skill, grit, and experience kept this land safe. We pressed forward, following the trail stamped into the dirt. Dust hung heavy in the air as the animal weaved through a storm of bullets, refusing to give in. But I held steady, eyes locked, waiting for the opening. When the shot went off, it struck true, dropping the beast where it stood. Each echo rolled across the field like a promise. Peace here would not be broken. Stay tuned, this journey is only just beginning. 50 shots in 5 minutes. Each one earned, none by chance, and this is only the beginning.